you set a timer, it's done. Okay. Alexa, stop. Everything is going off in this house. Alarms, Alexa, everything is flashing.
Well, hey guys, let's get right into this video. Today, I'm going to show you how I roast these delicious roasted Brussels sprouts in a balsamic and honey glaze. Sound good? Better believe they are good. But before I go any further, shout out to my Subbie of the day. Hey lady, thank you for your comment. Means so much to me. If you want to be the Subbie featured on my next video, drop me some comments down below. Okay, now on to this video.
Hi guys, and welcome back to What Adrianne Thinks. It's me, Adrianne. Today, I'm going to show you my quick and easy, don't get me started, my quick and easy recipe for my roasted Brussels sprouts. But I have a twist today. So I normally just make my Brussels sprouts with olive oil, a little salt and pepper, 400-degree oven. Voila, they're done. They're always delicious. So a coworker was sharing with me how much she loved roasted vegetables just as much as I do. And she makes a balsamic and honey glaze to go on top. So it sounded so delicious, I wanted to make it today with you. So it starts off with, what else? Brussels sprouts. And I'm just cutting off the very end of them. And just going to cut them in half. These are small enough I can just cut them in half. I don't have to do them in quarters. And I have some baby red onion here. So I'm just going to cut those in half. She didn't say those, but I love the way the roasted onion tastes in when I'm making any type of roasted dish. So I have these on a sheet pan. I'm going to bring it a little closer so you can see it. Delicious. Guys, I'm trying a new setup today. I hope you like this. I'm across the table so you can see me while I do my thing. So hope you like this new setup. We'll see. So I have a little bit of olive oil here, just any type of oil you like, but usually when you're roasting, you want to have something that can take a high smoke point. So normally I would use either olive oil or grapeseed oil. Works really best with Brussels sprouts. I'm just using a little table salt today. So just a little salt on top. And I also like to add a little onion powder. I mean, you know your girl. You know I love onion powder. So a little bit of that. And I have some cracked black pepper we're going to do right on top. It's going to be lovely. I'm making this today to go with some salmon, which is going to be so delicious. So I had to look to make sure it was actually coming out. It's so fine. All right, so that's it. These are going in a 400-degree oven until tender. And then next, we'll prepare the glaze. This should be interesting. All right, in the oven they go. Guys, so our Brussels sprouts are done. They look amazing. Check that out. And now for the balsamic glaze. So I have some Cento balsamic vinegar. I'm going to add that to a bowl. And if I'm eyeballing here, I would say that's probably about 1/4 cup. All right. Rob, if you could look in that drawer, I have some sesame seeds. That's not for this. And, oops, sorry. I have some raw honey that I'm going to put in. And that was probably about a good 2 tablespoons. All right, so I'm just going to stir that. It smells good, all right. I love balsamic vinegar. Okay, adding a little more honey. All right, so I'm just going to drizzle come right on top of our Brussels sprouts. Oh, I think these are going to be amazing. All right, so just a good drizzle. Everyone gets a little bit. All right. And just going to toss them. They're so nice and crispy. I don't know if you can hear them. Just going to give them a nice toss, and they're going to go back in the oven just for a few more minutes. They are already done. They could really just be eaten just like this. But I'm going to put them back in the oven just for a few minutes, just to give that glaze a chance to cook on in. So, all right. So glaze is on top. Couldn't resist adding a few more drops. So, all right. Meet you back in a few minutes. Okay guys, so these are done. They look delicious. Sorry for my close-up here, but my cameraman is helping me with something else. Let me just give you take a look-see at these beauties. They look delicious. And I'm going to taste them. Amazing. So good. They're so good. And they got so nice and caramely, just like I like them. Definitely a must try. With this balsamic glaze, you're not going to want to make them any other way. I know I won't. Try them. Guys, give these a try. Make sure you tell all your family and friends all about what Adrianne thinks. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things that you're supposed to do for me. Thank you. And give these a try. Till next time.
Hey, and before I forget, if you want to be next week's shout out subscriber, make sure you drop me a comment down below. I'll be picking one or two of you and give you a special shout out. That's how it goes, from me to you.